Okay, sir, we will begin the session, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Good evening to all. I welcome all the participants for today's faculty lecture series. So today's resource person is Sri Dr. M. Venkatnarayan sir, professor in EC department and dean for Center for Research and Innovation. I invite Venkatnarayan sir to please start the session, sir.
Thank you, sir, introducing me. It's a very good platform to present and have an experience in KSRM faculty lecture series. So this is the 21st lecture series. So thank you, management and higher authorities for giving the permission for the CRI to conduct KSRM faculty lecture series from May 15th. And so today I would like to share a few points regarding to Internet of Things. So for the past 10 years, we heard about how it is entered into various fields. What is the growth of IoT? So day to day and month by month, year by year. So almost it is exponential. So the connected device everywhere. So now the number of connected device are more than the people, and everyone has smart devices. So and an average 4 devices per person. Okay, so these are the contents. First, I would like to say what is the difference between internet and web, and how the web and internet evolved, and the definition of IoT and its applications, major verticals and use cases, how it will work, fundamental components, challenges. Still, there are several challenges. So out of 100, the success of IoT systems are very 5%. So unable to increase that because of the challenges, advantages of IoT and disadvantages. See here left side. So I can say that the IoT is system of networking of networks. System of networking of networks. See here transport, energy, education sector, home, at other, all are connected to business. So individual networks all are connected. So this is the entire, it becomes a one system. Globe, entire globe, it is a one system. So we are all know internet so plays very important role. Without internet, we cannot do our task, the day-to-day task. So it is a mandatory, and every day the per person the utilization of the data is also increased. Earlier 1 month 1 GB is it's more than that now. So per day it is not sufficient, even 2 GB. Okay, we require more amount of data. So internet is the, please mute. Internet is the physical layer or network made up of switches, routers, other equipment. Its primary function is to convey the information from one point to another point very quickly and reliably, securely. And web is an application layer that operates on top of the internet. Its primary role is to provide an interface that makes the information flowing across the internet usable. Is there any problem, sir? No issue, sir. Kizar, sir, no issue?
Yes, sir. Please present, sir.
Yes, okay. So this is how the web is evolved. In the beginning, it is meant for only academic, and stage two for companies to promote their products and services. Stage three, especially Amazon, Flipkart, eBay, and it's a dot-com era. So where everyone can see their products and comparisons, and they can. That is the stage three. Stage four. So now the social medias, Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn. So where everyone can post or upload their data and share with the friends. So that is the stage of the web software. Now coming to internet. So for the past means 5 years, there is no exponential growth internet. It is a constant. But so whenever the IoT is given very boost to the internet, is the first revolution, real evolution of the internet. A leap that will lead to revolutionary applications that have potential to dramatically improve the way people live, learn, work, and entertain themselves. So this is the slide gives us the information why we go for data collection. So a lot of data is day to day collected by the several sources. So the entire data may not be useful. From the data, a lot of volume of data we can have information, and information together we can say that knowledge. From the knowledge plus experience, where we can have a wisdom. Wisdom is not time limited. Knowledge is varied with the time. So wisdom increases when we increase the data collection. That's why the systems intelligent and human being intelligent day to day increased because of the data. Now, I would like to start IoT. IoT is the network of physical objects or people or things that are embedded with software, electronics, network, and sensors, which allows these objects to collect and exchange the data. So here, the point in time when more objects were connected to the internet than the people, it's also called internet nowadays. The definition is changed. So by 2025, it is expected that more than 30 billion IoT connections, almost 4 IoT devices per person on average. It is said by CEO of IoT Analytics. First time, even though we are in pandemic, more IoT connections than there are non-IoT connections. See, connected cars, smart home devices, connected industrial equipments are more when compared to individual smartphones, laptops, and computers. Same information I collected from CEO of IoT Analytics. This is also I collected from the internet. See here in 2020, 8.74 billion connected devices right now. So expected that 2030, 3 times this, 25.44 billion devices. So here, so we can say that per person, on an average, 8 to 12 devices are going to have. So in every home, we expect that more number of smart devices and connected. So means after 5 years, so we may not use the switches. With the help of devices, we can operate all the devices in our home. Soon, so means the cost drastically reducing because of several companies are towards to IoT platform. And earlier, the device cost and the implementation and maintenance is more. Now it is drastically reduced. So these are all various applications of IoT. See here, so the animals have a sensor to health monitoring, okay, for health monitoring. And so see, this is one example. What we have the means past 15 years back, 15 years back, electricity utility inefficiency in India, wherever we see unconnected lines, it is uncontrollable. Now, the electricity persons can easily identify. So where is the leak? So and also the cost is also it is reduced, and that's why the customers came forward to pay and take the connections. Earlier, it is not possible, and also electricity is reached to remote areas because of this IoT and its smart devices. They are easily to it makes them to maintain easily, and it is also the IoT gives a boost to elderly people. So within a that means by sitting in a chair, they can control all the devices. So it entered into many areas: electricity, gas, steam, AC, water supply, waste management, retail, transportation, government. So there are several areas, several areas. See, here in health sector, especially small smart devices are implanted in the means hand or whatever shoulder in order to show, I mean, get the data, and the doctor remotely they can see the patient condition. Even the small devices are placed, the animals, geologic features means these are all location tracking. Location tracking. How it will work? All are the smart devices are connected so that the devices starts to communicate themselves. That is how it will work. So we need to connect smart devices to IoT platform. So the IoT platform is responsible to make the communication between the various devices. So what are the devices required to build IoT applications? So for students or faculty for prototype, Arduino, Raspberry Pi, Beagle Bone, Node MCU, ESP32 microcontroller devices, sensors in around the controller we required desired sensors, and the platforms are required. So we require web software and cloud. So open source platforms are available: Azure, Microsoft IoT Suite, ThinkSpeak, Open Hub, Open IoT. There are 21 open source platforms are available. So we need not to bother about the money. So once we have a hardware part, so we can utilize the 21 open source platforms. So what are the fundamental components of IoT? Four main components: sensors, connectivity, data processing, user interface. Sensors, I told you, all are there's temperature, humidity, or the location sensors, so IMUs. A mobile phone is a device which has a lot of sensors, but we cannot use as the IoT device. So we need to microcontroller and in around the sensors. So when it is connected to net, so we can send the data to cloud, and through the websites or open source platforms, we can monitor the data. Again, we can control the remote devices. So generally used connectivity, it could be your Bluetooth for shorter range, Zigbee, a little bit increased length, and Wi-Fi or LAN or so wide area networks. What are the connectivities required here? Bluetooth, Zigbee, Wi-Fi, and LAN or WAN. So data processing, once the data is collected in a cloud or so downloaded to desktop system where we required processing. So to know whether the process is reached to specified predetermined threshold or not. It can be sometimes also be very complex, like identifying the objects using computer vision on video. What is the user interface? This is the most important. User, maybe it's a educated, uneducated. We need to give flexible or easy to operate. So we need to have a user interface, so that he can easily monitor in his or our system, which is placed in remote with the help of web softwares or open source softwares. Suppose the user has a camera installed in his home. He wants to access video recording and all the feeds with the help of web server. So that is one, means home security. It's not only one way. We can have a two-way communication. Example, if a user detects any changes in the temperature of your refrigerator with the help of IoT technology, the user should be able to adjust the temperature with the help of their mobile phone. Now, what are the challenges of IoT? So, many IoT prototype devices fail in testing and updating. And security and privacy is a major concern. So, means with and without our presence, with the help of our sensors, the data is collected. And so, what is the means authentication problem, security and privacy? That's why. So nowadays, the government came forward to have a standard policy. So that's why we can have some protection about the data. Even every day we read the news in WhatsApp regarding to WhatsApp and Facebook, so LinkedIn. So okay, how they are maintaining the data of general users. Software complexity. Now it's okay, it's not a problem. So data volumes and interpretation, integration with IO and automation. Constant power supply is also major concern. So means how we are going to maintain sensor energy. So means all the sensors are active when we provide power supply. So the providing the constant supply is that's why today nanotechnology playing very important role, providing smaller batteries to give constant power supply. And connectivity. So we need to increase the connectivity. So otherwise we cannot have a connect. That means the all Bluetooth or Zigbee, Wi-Fi, all are short range communication. So we do not have. So it is difficult to connect the sensors over a long distance. And benefits technology optimization. Example, a manufacturer is able to collect data from various core sensors. The manufacturer analyzes them to improve its design and make them more efficient. So improved data collection so that the efficiency increases. Reduced waste. So we can avoid the waste. So means if we find early, we can rectify and we can supply to the customers. So improved customer engagement. So we can have a feedback so that with the help of feedback, we can improve the products. So this is the I collected from Wikipedia, a technology roadmap, IoT. So during 2000, it's only RFID tags and supply chain helpers. So 2010, surveillance, security, healthcare, transport, food safety, and document management. Vertical market application. 2020, so location means tracking. It's a playing very important role. And 20 onward, so everyone have VR, AR, and so tele operations, so telepresence, ability to monitor and control distant objects. This is now the physical world web. So means So wherever we are able to communicate. See here, during this pandemic, we are able to effectively communicate with the students and all over here the faculty uh, with reduce the risk. That's the importance of this network, internet, and IoT. Summary: the network of things. Uh, the actual idea of connected devices was proposed in 1970, but IoT born in the 2008. From the 2008, so year by year, exponentially grow, and 2000 means 2015 number of devices exceeds the number of people. Various applications of IoT are smart thermostats, connected cars, activity trackers, smart outlets, and I told you technical optimization. The issues are security, privacy, complexity, compliance. These are the challenges. So thank you. I am more interested to learn and work IoT applications. The students or faculty, if they come forward, we can learn and we can build IoT applications. With this, I stop my presentation. So if you have any queries, we can interact.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Request participants. So if you are having any queries regarding IoT, you please ask to Venkatarayan sir.
I request the faculty members please spread among the students. It's more important for the students. So every day, our faculty members, bringing the technology to uh, means inculcate technology among the students, especially. I request that the faculty members share this information. Very short duration, we will complete it, and so that they can do their job. Okay, sir.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you very much. I thank today's resource person for sharing his knowledge on IoT, and I thanks all the participants for spending half an hour with us. Okay, sir. Thank you, one and all. So tomorrow we meet again with the new resource person. Thank you, sir.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.